I'm Richard Southern in the 680 Business Center. Boeing stock taking another hit today with all the news about the 737 MAX 8. More countries, more airlines grounding the aircraft. This is a huge problem for Boeing. It's the top-selling aircraft of the company. The 737 accounting for a third of all of Boeing's profits. Boeing has been the darling on Wall Street. It has done so well. One of the top-performing stocks over the past 10 years. The sell-off we've seen the past 2 days here following this latest crash of the 737 has been the biggest sell-off since what happened to Boeing in the days after 9/11 when everyone was cashing out of airline stocks. Having said this, the stock's up about 20% year to date. It hit an all-time high just last week. But I think investors, having made some money on Boeing already, are apt just to take some of that money off the table and see how this situation plays out. Apple stock finding a bit of strength on the Wall Street market today. The company, we think, set to unveil its streaming TV service to go head-to-head with Netflix. Apple sending out this invitation to media for an event on the 25th of the month when it is widely expected to announce that streaming service. Well, a disturbing story when it comes to Amazon. It's been revealed that 189 911 calls have been placed from Amazon warehouses across the U.S. over the past 5 years for suicide attempts and other mental health episodes. Labor activists have long criticized the company for its tough working conditions. Some have described a situation where their employees were forced to work overtime, penalized as well for taking breaks. Amazon issuing a statement calling the, quote, physical and mental well-being of our associates a top priority. Well, we're celebrating a 30th birthday today for the internet. It was on March 12, 1989, that a young physicist by the name of Tim Berners-Lee wrote his proposal for a new information management system connecting documents held across multiple computers. Turned out to eventually be the internet. We didn't see the first web pages going live, though, until August of 1991. 30 years later, now we got half the world connected to the internet. Interestingly enough, this man that created it, Berners-Lee, he says the internet now is not what he wanted it to be and not what it should be. He points out, the fake news situation, election manipulation, and the collection and misuse of personal data. All right, finally, we got a would you eat it question for you this evening. Baseball season just around the corner, and ballparks are rolling out some of their new items to eat while you're watching the baseball game. Would you consume this? In Texas at the Rangers game, it is called the Fowl Pole, F-O-W-L pole. A massive 2-pound chicken tender comes in its own carrying case on a bed of fries. It sells for almost $30 US. In the 680 newsroom, I'm Richard Southern.